Hello, I'm Byron Matthews, President and General Manager of MHI Global. I'm really sorry I couldn't be there with you guys today. I'm facilitating our annual kickoff meeting in New Orleans. My journey with MHI Global actually started as a customer of Miller Heiman. I thought I would just spend a minute and share with you my story. And after 11 years or so with Accenture, I went over to Mercer, which is part of Marsh & McLennan, as Global Head of Sales. And like many professional services firms, Mercer had incredible technicians, great consultants, but they really lacked strong commercial capabilities. Now, for those of you not familiar with Mercer, Mercer's a $5 billion professional services firm that really ranges everything from HR consulting through investment management. But I knew there's a lot of different places where I could start in the sense of essentially a transformation program, if you will. But one of the areas that I knew we could get better at, I just knew made sense to get that journey started, was really around how we interacted with our customers, how we interacted with our clients every single day. And so in the beginning of 2008, we launched a large-scale commercial capability program, is what we called it. We rolled out the core Miller Heiman methodologies to about 6,000 professionals across 32 countries. And in that October of 2008, we ran our last program. And that was the same month when the US economy essentially crashed. Now, being in a professional services environment and firm, it was very, very difficult times. As we began planning for 2009, I'll never forget kind of a key moment in my career, and that is we're sitting around the executive team talking about 2009 and what we were going to do and the headwinds we were faced with this economy. And we were talking about how we needed to downsize the firm and potentially start up different practices and really kind of innovate our way out of what was essentially an incredibly difficult economic time. And I stood up and I asked the team to really think about this enormous investment that we just made in our people and our ability to work with our clients. And I thought, the one thing we should do, what if the only thing we do is outsell everybody else in the market? We just made this investment that none of our competitors made. What if that's the one thing we double down on? After a long dialogue, it's exactly what we decided to do. In 2009, we grew sales 6%. In 2010, 9%. It was unparalleled. No other competitor even came close to those numbers. We impacted people's lives, people's careers. And I remember that profound feeling of success in knowing that we stuck to this methodology, we stuck to our principles around how we wanted to engage with our clients, and it made a difference in our firm. I'll never forget this one time, our CFO asked us, hey, what do you think the ROI of that program was? I said, honestly, I don't know. I can tell you the truth, I've not really run the numbers, but I'll tell you one thing. Is 3 days ago, I went to our CRM system, I inventoried every single win we had that day. I logged them all. I spent the next day calling every single opportunity owner of all those deals. And I asked them a simple question. I said, what percentage contribution did the methodology and the Miller Heiman methodology, the Mercer way is what we called it, contribute to your win and your success? And we had some people saying 0, I had already gonna win this deal already. We had some people saying 5%, 20%, wouldn't have had this meeting, wouldn't have had this conversation, wouldn't have presented this content. And I inventoried all those contribution percentages, if you will, per deal, multiplied that by the revenue of each deal, multiplied that by our operating margin, and that number at the end, which is the profit from these deals, based on the contribution of our methodology and our process, paid for our program 3 times over that single day. So I told that story to our CFO. We never had another discussion about ROI again. Now, as President and General Manager of MHI Global, I am incredibly proud of the work that we do with professional services firms. I think about the things that we bring to the table. I think about our assets, our people. We understand the unique challenges of not building an entire organization built around sales. But the potential and the opportunity to drive performance through world-class customer management, customer interactions is real for firms like yours. We believe that our intellectual property, our people, our delivery capability, our technology, both on the delivery side, the reinforcement of methodology, and the enablement with CRM, it's unmatched by anybody. So I hope you have an opportunity to learn more about that today. I know you're in great hands, and I look forward to meeting all of you in the future. Thanks again. Have a great meeting.